What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another gold farming video. So in today's video, we got both vendors and also mob killing gold farms for the up and coming market for a common and gray item transmog. So I've already done a bunch of these videos because I really do believe in the transmog market within the white items and gray items. Just because there's so many of these items that are unique. Like there's no items that share the same appearance as these items, so there's a lot of gold to be made with that, especially since people are lazy and they can't be ours doing what we are doing in these videos. They would rather just buy them off the auction house. So we're gonna get into all of that, and if this is interesting to you, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you will be notified whenever I upload a video. And if you want additional content, you can also take a look at my 0 to 10 million gold guide. It's basically all of the tactics that I personally use in order to achieve multiple gold caps. And the best part about it is that whenever a new expansion like Dragonflight comes out, I'm updating the book with the best Dragonflight gold farms, and they're free of charge. Like all the updates to the book, if you buy it once, you get every single update for free for life. So if you want it, you can get it right now for 50% off if you use the discount code Shadowlands. And it's linked down below. So the first one is a vendor before we get to the killing mob part. And that was a suggestion from Liam Tales on YouTube on one of my other videos in the comment section. And he said, yo, student, go and check out the weapon vendors in Evergrove Blade's Edge. And I already made a video on some NPCs that were in both Wrath the Lich King and TBC that could sell some of these items like the Dranic Warblade and the Dranic Sparing Blade. But they don't have a lot of the other items. So this vendor located right here, he has Dranic Warblade, which has a really good reach and sales average. That's 4,000 gold. And you can't even transmog the weapon yet. So I guess these values are really just off right now because they're going to be worth more when people can transmog. But if this blade, for instance, the Dranic Sparing Blade, has a 0.03 sell rate, which is really good in the transmog world already, before you can even mog it, that tells you a bit, right? And then this vendor also has the Magharry Battle Axe. It has the light axe, and it has the bone mace. So a ton of great items from this one vendor alone. So I would definitely advise you to do like me and just make a separate Bagtune where you just run around on one of your or all of your tunes. You do the farms, you go and visit the vendors, and you just send off all the gray and white items that you get to that Bagtune, and it's way easier to make sure that you always have all these white and gray items up on the auction house at any given time, because you don't want to miss out whenever they do implement the change to where we can transmog white and gray items. Now, the next one is a farm, and that was suggested to me by Phoenix on Discord. He told me about 2 items that you can farm kill mobs to get. This first item that we're looking at is a unique item. It shares no appearance with any other weapon, and it's this one right here, the Rodentia Short Sword. There's close to none of this available on the auction house on NA and EU. It has a unique look to it. According to WoW, it's listed at 30,000 gold. The thing that makes this so good and so frustrating at the same time, it can only drop from Tunnel Rat Vermits and Scouts. It has a relatively decent sell rate at almost 0.10. It's not that bad. What makes it tough to get and what's going to make it really valuable is the fact that the mobs aren't hyper spawning. Like, the mobs are only located in this area around this cave, but these sneaky bastards right here, they don't hyper spawn. You can kill every single one of them in the area. And strangely enough, because I'm pretty sure that these should be connected to a quest, if I recall right. Maybe that's just in Classic. You gotta kill these to get some heirs, right? But maybe that's just from these mobs right here. But they can't drop the weapon though. But these guys, you pretty much just gotta clear the entire area, and then you gotta wait for a respawn. The respawn rate on these guys isn't too bad, but it always makes it way tougher to get whenever they don't hyper spawn. However, On a positive note, though, when you can't hyper spawn it, it's going to be tougher to get. Way fewer people can be arsed to farm it, and therefore it should hold a higher value over a longer period of time. So I actually prefer it to be this way, because you can't just go in with like a 5-man team and just constantly hyper spawn them until we all have like 20 of them each. So that's kind of cool, as it's considered a solo farm at this point when you can't really hyper spawn them. But right now, I've pretty much killed all the mobs, besides from this like a quest mob inside this cave that can spawn. There you have him. And then there's a rare spawn that can happen right outside the cave. But right now, all you can really do is wait for them to respawn. Now, the next item is that he told me about, Mr. Phoenix, is this bad boy right here, the Lumberjack Axe. Now, this axe has a really high value. There's not that many on the auction house, but which makes sense, because right now there's really no reason to throw him up on the auction house, because you can't mog him. But it can drop from a lot of different mobs. Like, you can, for instance, just spam kill these brown bears right here at Bloodmist Isle. There's a lot of farms like this one. Like, you can just choose and pick whatever farm you want to do, what mobs you want to kill in which zone. But don't look at these rare mobs. Like, obviously, you don't want to kill any rare mobs or any quest-specific boss, because you can hyper-spawn them. But there's a ton of mobs that can be hyper-spawned, and the drop chance on this isn't really that bad. Like, upwards 1 to 2%. It's not bad. It's relatively easy to obtain. However, you can see that Wowhead says that this has the same model as one item. Luckily for us, though, this is a BOP item. The only way to get the Ancient Pandaren Woodcutter is to go into Pandaland. You gotta kill like a couple of mobs, and then you talk to an NPC. It's like this treasure thingy, and he will give you in return the Ancient Pandaren Woodcutter. But people are lazy, people are unaware of this, and most people have already picked up the treasure. Most likely they can just go on an alt and do it, but that's not really how people collect mogs. They go in the auction house, they scan through the auction house and see which appearances they're missing, and then they buy it out. And since the Lumberjack Axe is the only BOE with this appearance, it's going to be the only one that people care about on the auction house. So really advise you to farm both of these, like the Rodentia Short Sword and the Lumberjack Axe. And that was pretty much it for today's video. So please let me know, would you guys want me to feature more videos with vendors selling unique gray and white items, more mob farms? Some of you guys are going to definitely say, student, stop it with the white items, because you don't believe in them. But you're probably the same people claiming that transmog in general aren't selling yet. We're just raking in millions on it. So that was pretty much it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. And you can always check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. Link down below. Make sure you use the discount code Shadowlands for 50% off. That's it for now, though. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.